Hello, I'm back in from my walk. It was lovely to get out. It's like the first proper nice day we've had for a really long time. So it's been nice. Tonight I have got a drawing Zoom. I'm hosting a drawing Zoom over on my Patreon. Well, it's not, it's over on Zoom, but it's for my patrons. And tonight we're going to be drawing bikes. I forgot then. Tonight we're going to be drawing bikes. We meet in about an hour, but I like to make sure that my desk is clear so I can join in. And also I need to move my Mac onto my desk because I join in as well. So I don't want to be at a standing desk. I want to be at my sitting desk. So I'm just going to have a little tidy up of this first, make sure Zoom works, and make sure that I'm ready to go. Okay, there's time for a cuppa, so I'm going to make myself one. The desk's all set up, I've checked the screen, it's not the screen show, the slideshow, I've checked the slideshow, that all works, it fits within the 40 minutes. Yeah, we're meeting at 6. If you've never joined any of my drawing sessions before and you would like to, you are very welcome. As I've said before, probably, it's open to all tiers, all paying tiers. You can follow me for free over on Patreon, and I do put free content up there, but this is one of the paid tier rewards. But I have kept the price low on purpose because everyone's struggling. I'm struggling, you're struggling, we're all struggling. Apart from like 5 people in the world who have like all the money, we're all feeling the pinch at the moment. But I don't think, personally, I don't think things like live drawing Zooms and access to like drawing communities and stuff should be for people who have bunches of money or like loads of disposable money. So I've kept it as low as possible. So it's £1 a month for my paid tiers. They start at £1 a month, sorry. And all of my paid tiers get access to these live drawing Zooms. And when you are a paid member, you get instant access to all of the recordings of our previous sessions, and there's been a bunch now. We've been doing them for almost a year now. Depending on when you watch this, if you watch this in the future, we might have done thousands, who knows. So you get access to all of the recordings of our previous sessions, along with any resources that have come along with those. And you'll have access to those recordings for as long as or whenever you are a member. So if you're a member and you decide to cancel your membership for the coming few months because of, you might just want to, or you might be feeling the pinch a bit more, you can cancel your membership, and then if you do jump back in, you'll have instant access to all of the other stuff that you had before, and also, importantly, all of the recordings of the sessions that you missed, all the things that happened in your absence. So you don't really miss out on anything. I mean, you miss out on the live element, which is nice. I do like meeting people live on Zoom. It kind of has a bit more accountability. It feels like I have to be there. I have to be there because I'm hosting it. But yeah, if I can make a live session that isn't one that I'm hosting, I do try and do them because it's a bit of accountability, and it's nice. It's nice to feel like you're not alone. Like there are other people there doing the same thing as you. They're drawing the same things, and obviously in their style. So there is that element that you don't get in the recorded sessions, but when you do jump back in, you'll get access to the invites for the month that you remember, or the months that you remember. But don't ever feel bad if you just want to jump in for 1 month see what it's like, and then cancel. As long as you cancel before the 1st of the next month, you won't get charged for that next month. And I think the way my charging works is you get charged on the day that you join in, and then from there you get charged on the 1st of every month thereafter. So just so you know, just so you can manage your finances. So you'll get charged on the day that you join, because you'll have access. As soon as you join, you have instant access to all of the recordings and stuff. So I thought that was only fair. So you get charged on that day, and then going forward, you'll get charged on the 1st of every month. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to make this brew because it's 20 minutes to go. So I think I'm going to use my big sketchbook because I've already got it out here. I like using big sketchbooks. This is A3 and it's one of the Jackson Studio sketchbooks. There are links in my description. There are affiliate links that I signed up to without being approached to Jackson's. I was already using Jackson's before. Then I saw they had an affiliate link and I thought I might as well sign up. My affiliate link will get you 10% off your first order with Jackson's. And even if you shop with them before and you don't qualify for that offer, every purchase that is made after clicking my link will benefit me without it costing you anything extra. I think I get about 5% back on any order that I push towards them. So anyway, you don't have to click it at all, but the link's there if you want to. These are Jackson Studio sketchbooks. They're just basic, bog standard paper in them. And I like using them for big things. I like using big sketchbooks for playful things because it feels less restricted. So I took them out when we went to the Winter Gardens. Not the Winter Gardens, the Botanical Gardens. So I could get big and messy in them. And I think I'm going to do that again today. I might just use pencils with them, but I might get some inks out as well. But because inks take a while to dry and we're going to be doing timed sketches, I might get a slightly smaller sketchbook as well, so then I can alternate between the two. If I want to draw in inks again, I can draw in another one while this one's drying. So, get the inks out. So I have got a second A3 sketchbook because if you watch me when I was ordering these, I accidentally ordered 8 of them instead of 4. So I've got more than I needed. But I'll always use them, so fine. I was going to get a smaller sketchbook to work between, but why not? I've got them, might as well use them. So that's there. I've also got some scrap paper to put in between the pages so I don't transfer materials from one to another. I've got charcoals because I like a bit of mess when I'm sketching, so a bunch of charcoals there. They can go there. I've also got some paint sticks. They might be too chunky for this kind of work, but going chunky often helps me loosen up a bit. So I've got those. And take a pencil sharpener out because I'm also going to use some pencils. Where's my pencil sharpener? Oh. Took it out today. Where is it? Got my pencil sharpener. I'll get my pencil roll out as well, just in case. It's just got a load of easily accessible colours and stuff. I'll put that there. Having this little desk to the side, it's just a little old, like, TV table. Like, you know, a full, for having your TV dinners on kind of table. It's really useful. I can shove everything on there. I've got my inks. This is just a writing ink. It's not a drawing ink, I don't think. Higgins ink. It's just, that's one that I've got lots of. And I've got a dip pen with a, don't quite know what that nib is. I think it's something to do with pumpkins. Anyway, it's all right. And I've also got some sticks, because sticks and ink are really good for loosening up, because they are, what's the word? Unpredictable. So they're unpredictable. Then I've got some charcoal pencils, which are a bit more controlled than actual charcoals. And then some water pens with liquid watercolour in them. So I've got pink, vermilion and dark indigo. Just to give me options. Right, I've got 5 minutes. So I'm going to turn you down so you can see my drawings. So you can't see the drawings that, you can't see the prompts that we're going to be drawing from. That's just for people who join in. It's just for people who join in as a member. A paying member, sorry. But you'll get to see me as a time lapse as you watch this. So you get something, And like I say, you're welcome to join in if you want to our live sessions. And it's not like you've got to join in for a year's worth of drawing or whatever. You can just join in for 1 month and then cancel your membership if you want to. So no problems. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go and get going. Drink of my drink first. If you're wondering why I kept the tea bag in, don't crucify me. It's a chai tea and it just gets spicier if I leave the tea bag in. So there. You know, it took me a while to get into it though. Bikes are a bit of an unknown territory for me when I'm drawing. The reason I chose bikes, well, someone suggested it to start off with. One of my patrons suggested bikes, but I thought that was a really good idea because whenever I try and draw a bike from memory, it never connects properly. And if it were a real bike, it would have fallen apart. So it was really good to practice. We did a lot of 1 minute drawings, which are quite good to get your hand-eye coordination in. And I feel like I am actually better at knowing where bits go on a bike. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what I did. I know you've already seen it as a time lapse, but I thought I'd show you from this angle. So these were 1 minute sketches. I got my ink out. I nearly had a catastrophe halfway through where I nearly knocked my ink over. That would have been awful. These aren't so bad. When I was doing them, I was thinking these are awful, but it's all part of the process. But you know, I'm not unhappy with them. Another 1 minute, another 1 minute. I think this was 3 minutes. The position of the person on the bike was actually quite interesting, so I like that. These, I think, are my favourites. I just fully embraced the playful aspect of it. These are 3 minute ones. Yeah, and I just overlaid some of my paint sticks, which are really nice to play with. And then I mixed some paint sticks and ink. I think this one's really nice and free and joyful, if not completely accurate. And then here again, this was a 5 minute. Oh, that was a 5 minute and this was a 5 minute. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with those. I love time sketches because they're a place where I can embrace my scribble and embrace my mess and not get too caught up on this has to be perfect, because it's not a place for doing finished pieces. It's a place for building your muscle memory. And it's really nice to loosen up, actually. I mean, I think as adults, we get the mess tidied out of us as kids. So very often we're afraid of making messy art and messy creative things, but really that is such an important part of the process. Making mistakes or making mess It's where you learn stuff. So take that away. Even if you never join in my drawing sessions, take that away with you and embrace the scribble and embrace the mess. It doesn't mean that your finished pieces have to be like that, but they can be if you want them to be. It's your work. You do what you do, you. And don't be afraid of imaginary people who may look at your work and think, oh, that's messy. Who cares? They're imaginary. And even if real people say it, I mean, they can do neat work if they want. It's up to them. So, yeah, I'm as you can probably tell, I'm basically done. I'm done with trying to make my art look like something that someone else may be happy with. None of their business, is it? It's all to do with me. And if they like it, brilliant. And if they don't, they can make their own art that they do like, or they can find someone else who they like. You're not going to be for everyone, and if you're always afraid of making a mess, you're either going to be really lucky that you can do really neat finished drawings straight away with no practice, or you're never going to give yourself that space to practice and you're never going to progress. And I think most people, the vast majority of people, are going to be in the latter category, where you need to make mistakes to learn, and you're only going to learn and get better if you allow yourself to be messy. And you don't need to. I know I'm showing you my messy sketches and my messy sketchbooks. You don't need to. They can just be your thing. But I really do think that at some point, you don't have to do them all the time, but at some point in your art practice, I think you need to learn to make a mess. You need to let go. And if nothing else, it'll feel a little bit like therapy. So this is where I'm going to leave this video now, because I need to put the recording up in my Patreon feed and edit these videos. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. But as always, you can catch me in the next one. So until then, bye.